Just the biggest game in 16 years at Soldier Field coming up on Sunday. No big deal. We're going to be talking about it all. Mojo Brookz in the house.
Yeah.
Lance Briggs, Jerry Azumah. It's the Brick by Brick podcast starting right now. Let's go. This is the Brick by Brick podcast, and we are live in the Xfinity Loft here at the CHGO Sports Studio. Shout out to Xfinity, always giving you the great Wi-Fi. We appreciate them and their support to CHGO Sports and Brick by Brick. I am your host, Greg Braggs Jr. Alongside me, as always, is Jerry Azumah to my left, the Zoom, and then, of course, Lance L. Boogie. Double nickel,
Burger.
55 burger,
Okay.
And special guest joining us today, Mojo Brookz.
Mojo.
Let's
Yes,
go,
sir.
Mojo. Appreciate you coming out, man. How you feeling?
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I'm feeling great.
We finally made it out the mud.
We've been waiting on this a long time.
Long time.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting.
And now
Lance
we
was
here.
running around the last time it felt this good.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you that are, if you're not familiar with his work, then you're living under a rock the last few years, because you came on the scene as a Bears fan that, you obviously you're a comedian, you do great work on that own right, but like your Bears content took off, at least in the Bears space of your passion at home watching the game or even at the games.
Yeah.
And
Used to be a lot of tears.
a lot of tears, a lot of screaming.
tears. Yeah.
A lot of screaming.
I'm gonna tell you, and it was because of that. A lot of them tears was because of that team up north.
Yep.
And you know what? For what we did this year, has healed.
Yes.
Has healed me in a way that I never thought I'd be healed before. But like I never thought I'd feel this way.
It happened quick too.
Yes.
It happened fast.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I said when we beat them the first time, I'm like, okay, we don't got to do nothing else the rest of the season, and I'm gonna be all right. When we beat them in the playoffs, let me tell you something. We beat them in the playoffs. They don't got to win another game ever again.
You sound like someone we know.
You sound like somebody we know.
I will be okay. That's not what I want. I want them to go away, but I'm telling you, if in fact y'all don't hold your head down for what you've
That's how it was
done.
at halftime for the Packers game. I was like, you know what?
Halftime.
I'm not going to let this team piss me off. We had a great season. They're not ruining my vibe. And then as they started to come back, I'm like, all right, I need this really bad.
I cried a little bit.
I need
cried.
this for 7 months of happiness. That was what was on the line last Saturday. And now there's even more on the line here coming up.
Yeah, there is.
But let's play a little bit of content of Mojo's here. And we're going to start with the misery to kind of build it up to where we're at now, so people truly understand what we've been going through, what Mojo's been going through. Because I get this, and I think a lot of fans can relate to this. So here's Mojo after one of the most brutal losses last year when the Commanders and the Hail Mary ensued.
Boy,
What?
you need to move on. That was 3 hours ago.
Well, I'm not bothering nobody. Let me deal with it how I want to deal with it. You don't even know what happened.
I do.
You don't. They won on a Hail Mary. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, the last play of the game. They got away scot-free.
Okay, but you act like somebody died.
I died on the inside. I died. It hurts. It hurts. You don't even get it.
But you being really dramatic about this.
Well, how am I being dramatic? You don't even understand. You don't even know. You know what? You remember when you was going to marry that dude before you got with me? And then the day of the wedding, he said he didn't want to marry you no more?
So you gonna bring up my trauma?
I'm not bringing it up. I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm going through.
What? I do understand what you're going through. You making it seem like you was gambling or something.
See, that's how I know you really don't get me. How I'm gambling. I'm on the team. That's against the league's policy against gambling. I can't break the policy. They kick me off the team.
What your shirt say? They not like us.
Get it, because they not.
You right. Because they won.
See, that's what I'm saying. I almost just called you something.
Boy,
For real talk.
no, you
For
not.
real. Because you don't support me.
I do support
you. don't
you.
support me.
Yes,
I'm gone,
I do.
bro. I'm
No,
gone.
you're not.
You
No,
found
you're not
somebody else to
finna
pay your
leave
bill.
me.
Hey, unhand me now. Do not touch me. For real. Find somebody else to pay your bills. Somebody that's not a Bears fan. Because we grieving over here.
Boy,
I ain't had no shoes on or nothing.
That is some serious emotional trauma.
man.
She's not treating you right. This
Man,
is
she
wrong.
is not. She needs to. Well, she on board now.
On board now. Yeah.
on board now.
Everybody
Now
on
she
board
gets-
now.
yeah, she gets
Now
it now.
I get texts, bear down. No, now we bearing down. You wasn't bearing down at first.
I mean, I get it, man. I think we've all been there. We were at a live show last year when Washington had that happen, and Steven, our producer, will tell you that on that postgame show, I almost passed out. I was so upset. I couldn't. I just we have been
screaming
through
going
it.
on.
We have, and I don't think we realize because we have so much hope that when some of these stats pop up, we don't even realize it's been that long. Like when they said we hadn't won a playoff game in 4,000 some days or something like that, it hadn't felt that long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until they said it, and then you like, man, you know what? we haven't won one in that long. So I'm just glad. Like I said, I'm excited to be invited.
Were you getting
man.
well? Appreciate you joining for sure. Did you get? Were you like me on that final play against the Packers where he's just sitting back there,
like, here we go.
and it was like flashbacks of the Washington Hail Mary. Like I fully expected something to happen to us in that moment.
You know what? When Jordan, I don't trust Jordan Love, so
Me either.
when I saw him running around, I was like, it's over. But I still, we got trauma.
Right.
We got trauma from when Aaron Rodgers.
Ugh.
You remember? We got trauma, so that was like in the back of my head, like, you know what? Because it's us, something gonna happen. They gonna throw it up. It's gonna be pass interference. They gonna get another chance. I'm like, something gonna happen. And when the ball hit the ground, and I ain't see no flags, and you know what I'm saying? Like I saw everybody running the field. Yeah,
It took a second.
I
You wanted to
couldn't
make
believe it.
sure.
And that one lonely tear
Yeah.
started to come down. It was just all alone by itself, and I had a moment with myself, and
Damn right.
and I look.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
a lot of great things have happened here over the last few days, including our guy Jerry.
Yeah.
My man.
Congratulations,
Hall of
man.
Fame.
Made the
Good job, Hall of
NFL
Famer.
College
Yeah.
football
College
Hall of
football
Fame.
Famer,
Class
first
of
ballot.
2026.
Good job. Bro.
Congratulations to you. I know you put some stuff out on socials yesterday.
Yeah.
Olin
Congratulations.
Cruz also made it in the
Olin Cruz
inducted
is in
the
there.
class
Huge.
as well.
Congratulations to him.
Job
So,
for Olin.
I mean,
OG.
what,
OG.
Obviously, I don't know if you were anticipating this award or not, but like, what,
Hell
what
yeah.
is this?
I mean, I got on
You've
the
been anticipating it ever since he left college.
That was a,
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
they gonna call one day. You
so,
deserve
I
it,
mean,
bro.
what does this mean to you, man? I mean,
this is fan-
first off,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
It's
I
well
really
deserved.
appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I was a running back, like I said, my whole life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people forget that. But, University of New Hampshire was fantastic for me. They gave me an opportunity to run with the Rock. Chip Kelly was my running back coach at first, and then Tony Trisciani. I had a lot of really good coaches, and what they wanted to do was give me the ball as much as possible. So they kind of built the offense around me, and it was great. It was great, man.
How many yards you rush for in your college career?
A little over 6,000.
6. Oh.
Yeah.
Running.
Oh, that's
I was running
your
that
average had to be crazy.
I was running that thing.
Yeah. You had about have a 12-yard average.
You guys weren't passing
I mean,
much then, huh?
no. I was no.
Wait, so who-
There was one game where I got 53 handoffs.
53.
53 handoffs. Yeah. So
So wait, who idea was it when you come to Chicago to play defensive back?
You gonna love
that's
this.
A long, that's a great question.
Who was the coach there? Who was like, you know what?
Who?
He ran for 6,000 yards, but he gonna
Let me
play
give you a little
defense.
backstory. So,
Great question.
I grew up in New England, and BC had their pro day. So I went to BC's pro day, worked out there as a running back, obviously. And then this guy comes over, and he's like, look, there's a little buzz going on that you could possibly be a defensive back in the NFL. So I was like, all right. So it's like, you know what? I want to take you through some workouts, take you through some DB drills, see how you do. So I did that, and it was actually Phil Emery. So Phil Emery was a regional scout
The old general manager?
turned GM.
Oh man.
After after Lovie Smith. So he brought in Trestman and all that stuff, and that you know
Remember.
how that happened.
Yeah,
But he was instrumental
Sorry,
in
fired
getting me here
Lovie.
to Chicago.
Phil Emery.
Phil Emery. You did do a few things.
As a
Okay.
DB.
All
Yeah,
right.
as a DB.
But you
It
fired
would've been
Lovie.
nice- It would have been nice to run the ball.
He didn't have to.
But you did extend me, though. You extended me.
He gave you a contract.
No, he gave me a contract. He did. He did.
He looked out.
With no pushing and shoving. I was okay,
He
you know.
looked
but-
out. He looked out for you.
I was a Jerry Angelo guy.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Jerry. I like Jerry.
Yeah.
I feel like Jerry. They was a little hard on Jerry.
We had a
They was little
connection.
hard. Yeah,
The two
I like
Jerrys.
Jerry.
You can't go too many years without, those winning seasons. You got to keep
Yeah.
those winning seasons
You got to
going.
keep him there.
Yeah.
Lance, you was there.
Yeah. But you look at like a Mike Tomlin, and people complain that they don't win playoff games, but you're in the playoffs every year.
You're there.
You get an opportunity.
You're there.
But you got to think about it, though. You got to think you always want more. Like for us, we want to be in the playoffs every year right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And at some point, if they just go into the playoffs every year and not winning championships, it's not going to be enough. So I just think it's the standards it's just always going to go up a step. And I think Tomlin went to 2 Super Bowls, right? Or did he go? He went to 2.
Well,
he
he
won
won
one
one.
and lost one.
One lost one.
Yeah, so and then he hadn't been back, and I mean, I met Coach Tomlin one time.
Yeah.
I had went up to Pittsburgh. They had me perform for the rookie talent show for one of the rookies. He was afraid to go up, so I had
How
to
did that go?
I killed it, but and I was cracking on Coach Tomlin that he never blinks in his press conference. So I made him do a stare off with me. The first person blink, loses, and we did this big stare
he
off.
won
And
that.
coincidentally, Mitch Trubisky was sitting in the front row.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I was throwing all type of jokes at him.
As you should.
I was cooking him, man. I said, first round pick the journeyman. I was calling out. We love you though, Mitch, but yeah, I was cooking him.
He got picked over some battle-tested quarterbacks, too.
Yeah.
We were like, you know what? Mitch.
Yeah.
We want him.
Now we got the Iceman, Caleb
got the
Williams in the house.
Iceman.
Iceman all day. So Lance, obviously we all got the dress code, message today to wear a nice jacket into
He got the
studio.
guy.
And,
He got the wrong color
and
on.
Lance said, I'm gonna dress up like Dumb Donald from Fat Albert.
The
in
wrong
Cosby
color.
I got a bear.
Kid. You got
got
It's the
bear.
wrong color.
It's a bear.
Bear.
But what color is that?
This is the high school I coach at. This is the high school I
My
coach
goodness.
at, all right, we're the Bash of Bears. It was meant to be. That's why I went to the school.
Okay.
Yeah, but
are Bears.
it's a big game coming up.
It's huge.
But you got green on. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of green, too.
We took care of the green. We took care of them. All right. It's not like we're getting
That's
ready
why
to
we
play
need to get it off
the
of you.
stinky cheese.
Yeah, but you got to shake that off. You bringing that energy in the room.
Right. The
You
wrong
know.
energy.
Yeah, and I knew something didn't feel right when you pointed it out. I was like, why is he dressed like this today? And you should have your old uniform on or something.
Yeah.
Actually, we need to put his jersey on.
We might need you to go in.
No, listen. If anybody ever sees somebody out and they're wearing a 23 jersey, they say they're Jerry Azumah, or they're wearing a 55 jersey and they say they're Lance Briggs, they're lying. All right. Men don't wear their own jerseys. They don't do it.
They don't.
They didn't.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
I've
Man, I
seen it
bet
done,
you Deion
and it
Sanders
should
wore
not
his
happen.
own jersey. Primetime wore
I
his
think
own
I
jersey.
seen a
somewhere.
picture of Jared Goff out wearing his jersey one time, like when he
But
was.
you know
like
what?
a
It
rookie.
makes
should never
sense
happen.
not to wear your own
Not
jersey.
to wear it unless you're trying to get in somewhere.
It's like getting your own name tattooed.
Get in where?
on
You have an ID.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
Not the conversation piece.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a lot of fun stuff planned, obviously, with Mojo in the house. Appreciate you joining as always. We're going to do some fun things here coming up. Briggs has some kind of surprise segment coming up. I have no idea what's
Lord.
about to happen. I know. I'm worried.
I'm nervous.
This is that's the correct
He
response.
got green on, so I'm
Be
nervous.
So
Be
we,
nervous.
yeah,
That was
exactly.
a surprise. The green.
So we'll get into that. Obviously, we got the blueprint on how to beat the Rams here coming up. We'll definitely get into some of the Bears Rams conversation, but obviously we're having some fun here with Mojo, and we're going to continue to do so. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't go away. 2 minutes, come back, and we'll have some more fun with Mojo Brookz. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365, just like it's never ordinary here on the Brick by Brick podcast. New customers now get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5, win or lose. And with the football early payout offer, with the Bet365 early payout offer, you're a winner if your team goes up by 17 points with an instant payout on straight bets and parlay selections marked as winners. Download the app and use code CHGO365 when you sign up. You have a 100% parlay boost, then you can double your winnings on parlays and download the app and use the code CHGO365 when you sign up. Breaking news from Bet365. Playoff season is here and new customers now get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5, win or lose. Sign up, use the code, once again, CHGO365, deposit $10 and place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins or loses. Bonus bets can be used on spreads, totals, player props, futures, and more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 21 or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER in-app only. And got to give a special shout out to our guys over at Dick's Sporting Goods. Welcome aboard. Game day is almost here in Chicago, just a few days away. Dick's Sporting Goods is your destination for the latest Chicago Bears jerseys, tees, hats, fleece, cold weather gear to get you ready for the big home game coming up on Sunday night. New arrivals include good, better, best styles from brands like Nike and 4-7. Shop in-store or online at Dicks.com. Get your gear fast with easy pickup options. Get ready for the big home game and get the latest Bears jerseys. Shop in-store or shop online at Dicks.com and get your last gear with quick and easy pickup options. Every game day starts at Dick's all day, every day. All right, we're back here on the Brick by Brick podcast with Lance Briggs, Jerry Azumah, and Mojo Brookz, special guest here. Briggsy, I think I figured out who you're reminding me of today. Here,
Okay.
Here it is.
Wow, we got jokes.
Listen, hey, listen.
Wow.
It makes sense.
Yes, and which this is going to lead us right into what we're about to do right now. All right, and it gives me some air, Mojo, to explain this game that we're going to play.
Okay.
All right, and where it comes from, and where it comes from.
Fire.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh no, this scares me.
Braggs has had an issue, sometimes pronouncing black names.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
super easy.
He never gets the white names wrong.
Okay.
He's sharp.
Cole Komet, Coastal
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Yes.
popping them out.
But Tyreek Stevenson is killing him. Okay. I see what's going on.
So what I've done is I've come up with a game. All right,
no.
This is a game. I've listed 10 black names, African names, or non-white names.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
Okay.
And I've listed 10 traditional white names or
Okay.
Caucasian names.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Jerry,
This is about to be
Jerry,
amazing.
you're going to be the counterpart.
Okay.
All right. You're going to be the
All right.
counterpart.
This is some
Mojo,
bullshit.
you're going to be the judge.
Okay.
All
All right.
So we're going to need a thumbs up from both of us. The game's called Zebra Stripes.
Okay.
All right. Obviously,
Zebra stripes.
Yep, you got black and white stripes.
All right.
All right, Braggs, you're up first. I
Yes,
have
sir.
the pronunciations here, so
Okay.
we'll be able to check them.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, he got him too.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
This is an easy one.
Yeah.
This is an easy one.
Yeah. That's Ndamukong
This
Suh.
is an easy
Dominican
one.
Sue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a thumbs up.
That's
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Ndamukong Suh. I got
I
him.
give him that
All
one.
right. Zoom. You're up.
Oh, yeah. CMC. Christian McCaffrey.
McCracken. Absolutely. 100%.
100%.
100%.
Did he just say McCaffrey? I feel like he did. Okay.
No.
McCracken?
No.
Not you. I thought Briggs said it.
No.
I thought Briggs said
We-
McCraffrey.
absolutely not.
We got the shirts on.
Right. Yeah.
All right, you don't go back and forth with the ref. We'll find you in here right now.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Desante Cianco.
You
Yeah,
made
that's a no.
You made that Spanish. That's a no.
It's
That's a no.
Vishanti Shanko.
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 Okay.
Yep.
He tried to get fancy.
Shanko.
Shanko.
Yep, Shanko.
There it is.
Yeah.
See, not so easy.
But you got that first one all of Vashant today.
Okay, let's see what you got here, Jerry.
Carson Schwarzenegger.
No, there's no R in there.
It's
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Schwessinger.
Schwessinger.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the case. Yeah. I feel like he was close though.
What you gonna give him?
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Here
Here we go.
Oh, we're going to grade the Hall of Famer on a curve here.
You got them right. That's one of the person making it to the Hall of Fame.
That's what you're supposed to
All right, here's an easy one for you,
deserve
Greg.
An easy one.
This is gonna be an easy one for you, I'm sure.
What do we got here, Steven? Nnamdi Asomugha.
Asamoah.
That's just good.
I did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Nnamdi.
it.
I played with Nnamdi. Yeah, we came out
Nami's
the
a
same
baller
year.
too.
Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah.
Nnamdi.
He's a dog. He was with wasn't he with
Double-
Oakland for a
the
little bit?
double
Oakland,
N
yeah.
almost threw me off there, but I
was Oakland.
was calm, cool, and collected.
Who did he play for? Gunner.
Nah, you can't do
Looks
that.
like
Yeah.
this
we
guy
gonna
played
be-
for Iceland for the Mighty Ducks 2 movie.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Go
what do
for
you
it,
got,
Zoom.
Jerry? He's getting scared.
Caleb. Gunner. Oswesky.
It's pretty close.
It was close.
I'll give it to him. You gonna give him down?
Nah, it's Olszewski.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
No.
You said
he's-
Swevs. You said Swev or something.
Yeah.
I can't give you that. I can't.
Wait,
I
put it
heard
back.
a little bit. I heard a little
Doesn't
better.
lie.
I'll give it. Let's challenge it.
Oswesky.
Steven, what you got on that? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Well,
I'm with you.
I gotta go. I gotta change. Sorry, Jerry. That's
all right.
Down. You
That's
didn't
all
get
right.
it.
Where's the thumb?
I would've said
Where's
that.
our
Yeah, we
thumb?
need the thumb.
I would have
Where's
said it
our
the same way
thumb?
you did.
I know, right?
Is it behind me?
We
got the-
definitely.
Where is he
It's
from?
right
Germany?
there. It's right
Oh,
there.
y'all got
Is he
a
from
thumb.
We
Germany?
got a thumb. We got Zoom's thumb.
Why?
Zoom
'Cause it's
thumb.
black.
It's a black thumb.
I mean, it's, yeah.
It's a hella black thumb.
I just here. You
Zoom
want it? Here. I just got done telling my buddy Joey that every time you make the thumb joke, that like I'm like you like look to me like I'm gonna get in on the thumb joke. I'm like that's all you, Lance. Trying to get me canceled.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
When
Get
you were out of
canceled.
town, when you were out of town the one day, he was like, "Oh, that's Jerry's thumb." I was like, "Whatever you say."
I remember. I saw that. I saw
Hey,
that.
I'm not gonna get involved with that at all.
Who's up?
Oh, this.
Oh,
is
yeah, this is-
bull.
I'm not gonna lie. These are not black names, man.
They not?
They're,
Hold on, they're German?
They're non-white names.
I thought we was gonna see something like Devontae Adams or something like that. I can't even judge y'all because I can't even say some of these names.
Emil Iguan. Hold on. Emil Emil Iguenagu.
Shoot.
Hold on. Emil Iguenagu. Emil Iguenagu.
How many guesses does this guy get?
I gotta sound it out.
You get me the easy one.
Emil Iguenagu.
No.
Iguenagu.
Emil, you got Emil.
Iguenagu.
You got it.
You got it?
You got it.
Igwenaku.
Let's
right.
go.
Sure.
I had to work my way through that.
did.
But
You
I
got to
was
do it in
chances.
an African accent, though.
I think
Do
you
it in an
practice.
African
I think you practice.
You get a
Again.
thumbs up.
Again.
Igwenagu. That's how you say it.
That's how you say it.
That's how you say it.
With the Eddie Murphy coming to America routine here. All right. Not so funny anymore. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Breno.
Yeah. Come on.
can't even see
Give
it.
me a little Italian spice here.
Italian. Ah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say
It's
that.
tough. Come on.
Start with the
Act
first
like
name.
you're in Goodfellas.
Yep, Breno.
Come on, you got
Gio
it.
Camini.
There you
Oh,
go.
There it is.
There it
you go.
is.
There it is.
Damn.
Money. Money in the bank.
Damn,
You
I
hit
thought
that
I
right
had
on the
that
head.
I thought I had that one. I thought
Right on the head.
This is
I was
fun.
saying it in my head and you said it out loud. I said he got it.
I think we definitely found a new segment here.
Oh, yeah, you're not
Ropati, Jesus Mary. Ropati Pitawatua.
Nope.
Nope.
Man, that was
It's-
close.
Patoa Tua.
Pitawatua.
Patoy
Tua.
See, I
You
think
guys
these
even know
guys-
how to pronounce these?
Yeah, we got it right
It's
here.
right
Yeah, we got it right here.
That's right
Oh,
here.
you guys got
Yeah.
2 sheets.
Yep. And
Definitely.
then break it down for us and
Yeah.
all the syllables so that me and Lance know what
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
we're doing. Yeah, y'all go questioning the refs again, man. Gonna be a fine.
I mean, if they played for the Bears for a few years, then I nail it. Like Pisa, Tino, Samoa, got that one.
Yeah.
Might have taken me a minute, first year at camp, just Pisa.
You're doing better than I thought. You're doing pretty good.
Agbang Bamiga. The
Agbang
first
Bamiga.
day they drafted
You
him.
say that better than me.
Wasn't pretty.
I still can't get it right.
You gotta give him a nickname.
Oh, you ain't getting this.
This is
Jerry.
easy.
Nah, that's easy.
That's easy.
Wait, make it bigger. My eyes are bad.
Make it bigger.
Come on, Jerry. You can't see that? The big red part?
Steve Wisniewski.
Easy.
Easy.
That's easy.
Talking about making
Steve.
it bigger. You saying that. The Hall of Famer trying to cheat. I thought that was
this
Geno
is-
Smith.
This is ridiculous. I'm with Mojo.
That dude look like Geno, man.
That ain't number Gino.
All right, we got Saya.
What?
Saya. Yeah.
Okay, and then go ahead to the next one.
Saya Ejirotudu.
No.
You said Shay
It's
Shay.
Shea. It's Shea.
Shayi.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
Shea.
Oh, yeah?
022.
022.
I don't see no
In an
H
African
in that
voice.
first
It's-
name.
022.
Tutu.
There you go.
Tutu.
There you go.
Tutu. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's a.
Yep.
Oh, this
Thumbs
is
down.
German, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. So you got to say it,
Damn. I've been to Germany, too. I love Germany.
Maybe the Bears will play in Germany next year. You're going to have to nail this if you're going to go
You
to
can get
Germany.
this one, Zoom.
Corey Lichtensteiger.
Lichtensteiger.
Tiger. Yeah.
I think you had
The
it.
CH is a K, right? So
I don't
it's
know.
like
Yeah.
it's Lichtensteiger.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's a thumbs up.
It was kind of shaky. It's a shaky. But we gonna give you a shaky thumb.
The Lichtensteiger.
We give him a shaky thumb, man.
Chill out on shaking that thumb like that.
They're going to
You
get
know
you.
what? You right.
They're going to get you.
Kalishi Osamale. Damn. Kalechi Osamale.
Yeah, you
That's
got
close
it wrong.
enough.
Already. No, he said the first part wrong already, man.
Look at
on
he's
now.
even on the phone trying to figure out how to say this.
Hey, it was
How
that
y'all
was pretty
pronounce my
close
name?
though.
It was close.
Very
Oh,
good
I'm
job.
definitely getting canceled today. This has been a good run, though.
Jeb Putzer.
Yeah. What do we got here?
Putzer.
Put Zier.
Put
Put
Zier.
Zier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zier.
That's a
And
thumbs
thumb down again.
The asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't see
You
it.
know,
That
though,
was French.
Asterisk.
I feel
Fritz.
like that guy never played, and it just
Yeah, how
looks
many
like
years he do?
It looks like a guy that never played.
But that's not what we're doing. We're not seeing what players you know. We're seeing
Correct.
how to pronounce the name.
because,
Yeah,
like,
right.
I
You
remember,
gotta
I give you some
understand.
history on
I
him.
remember
That's not
because
the
I
game.
remember
It's
at
not the
training camp
game.
one year, Devin
Give me one
Aroma.
fact.
One fact, he played one of my best friends at Boise. And when he was at Boise, he went by Putsier. Got drafted into the league and changed his name to Putsier.
Hold on, Lance. How
a
we know
little
that's
French,
a fact, though?
little French.
Somebody fact check this. Lance just coming up with anything. man.
Anything.
That's what
Anything.
factoids, man.
One time in high
No,
school.
and this is what I'll say. This is what I'll say because one year at training camp, Devin Aroma Shadu
I remember him.
is walking
Yep.
around signing autographs, and all the kids, little kids, innocent little kids, not being mean. They're all like, Hester, and he's like, I'm not Devin Hester. And then, and I told Aroma Shadu, I was like, look, man, until you start scoring touchdowns, you sign that ball, Devin Hester. Just be honest.
That's what you're going to do. Sign that ball, Devin
Hey,
Hester.
don't ruin these kids' dreams,
Right.
Devin. Like,
Keep
just-
the dream alive.
All right, well, we got any more, Steven?
Absolutely.
Oh, he goes.
We do?
Lance goes absolutely.
You got this one. This was easy.
Michael Humanawawi. Michael Humanawanu.
Who am I?
Humanawanu. Michael Humanawanu.
No.
No.
Oh, that's crap. What do you mean no?
You missed a few syllables.
You did. It's a lot of them, too.
Yeah, about 3. Like
Who am I now?
the last half of that name,
How do
you
you-
forgot
You
about.
guys
How do you
got the
pronounce it?
cheat
Do you
sheet.
even know how to
Let's
pronounce
go.
it? How do you pronounce it,
Let's
Lance?
go,
Since you
cheat
know.
sheet.
You
Hold on
have
a
the cheat
minute.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on a minute.
You will not yell at the professor.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
Lance, are you okay?
Ho'o.
He needs help.
Ho'o ma na wo
Hold on, man.
no.
Put your finger
Mojo,
under each
help
word.
him.
There you go. Go down.
Ho'a
with your finger.
ma na wo
What?
no e.
There you go.
Now say it faster.
With your
Ho'a
finger.
ma na
Oh, my
wo no
goodness.
e.
E. Thank you.
So what is it?
That sounds like what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
sounds,
Mojo,
that
what is
sounds
it?
like the
Hold
sound
my
I make when
whoa,
Ben
no
doesn't run
E.
the ball on 4th down.
Thank you.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Y'all looking at me like I'm the one.
Y'all keep questioning the refs. Keep it up.
Because the refs don't
Right.
even know.
All right. I think we got
man.
a couple more.
Oh,
This is an
one's-
easy one.
This is an easy one. You know
But
this.
you
one.
check?
Yeah.
What's
Kyle,
his
you
first
said-
name?
What about the first
name?
name?
Kyle.
Kid can't even read.
I can read that.
O.C. Umanori.
That's easy.
Umanora.
The first one was wrong.
He said it wrong the first time.
O.C. Umanora.
You giving, are you giving him? You giving him? Okay.
Yeah, from
All
the
right.
Giants.
All right.
From the
the
Giants.
We gave you a thumbs up.
Yep.
There we go. I
O.C.
got it. I rushed it. I can't even spell this
CJ Fedorowicz.
one. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
there it is.
Yes.
Really
job.
nice, Jerry.
Thank
Come
you.
on,
That's
Jerry.
a Hall of Fame
Come on
effort
now.
right there.
All right. Last one. I think. Yep.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh
Oh,
my
Lord.
gosh. Normally the first name is a breeze. Isla Vanal.
Come on.
What do you mean, Isla Vanal?
It's an A after a vowel.
Isla Vanal.
It's an A. How do you pronounce vowels?
A-E-I-O-U?
No, but if there's a vowel followed by a regular letter,
Oh,
then another
Lord.
vowel, then it's a
This is
strong
bad.
A.
I'm confused.
It's a strong A.
Vanal?
What's
a strong
Vanal?
Dano.
Vanal.
Yes.
Yeah, think about it. Take away that V, and what do you get?
You get one of these.
You know, make Vanal jokes. See, you know what? This is bull because if we start making
love
Vanal
Vanal.
jokes on here, I'm going to have Vanal coming to Chicago and kick my ass at the tailgate.
You don't
I
piss the,
heard what you said.
Don't piss the Vanal community off. I'm letting you know right now. You better not
You
do
know
it.
they've been hearing it their whole lives anyway. Now
They're
you
gonna
got
be
this
marching
idiot.
outside.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. Well, that concludes.
Oh, there's one more. It is. Well, the names, the name on the helmet and the jersey are off.
Did he get the first name right?
Yeah, that's
Isla, yeah. Yep, he
got a
killed that. He
29
killed that.
helmet.
Oh yeah, it's two
80
different numbers. It's 29 and
jersey.
88. 80.
That's AI.
He looks very angry.
That's Mike Tomlin.
No, that's
Wild.
Shaheed Bajira Tutu.
So
that's
maybe
three
that's
different-
not even a real person. Maybe that's a AI.
It's an AI person.
AI.
Vanal. You ain't never met a Vanal before.
You got to pay for that.
Last one, Jerry.
Oh, my God. Dave.
No, this
Oh, shoot.
Saying hard.
is easy.
Yeah.
Is easy?
Yeah.
Easy.
I could say,
For a
yeah.
Hall of
This
Fame.
guy looks like a.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a math teacher.
Say it the same way it looks.
Vastudo?
Yeah, just like it looks.
Vastudo.
Huh?
Vastudo?
Yeah, Zastidal.
Yeah, Astidal.
Zastidal.
Just because you
Yeah,
whisper
Zastidal.
it, that's
Zastidal.
still.
No, that's what black
That's why
people do. When we don't
microphones
know
are
the
right here.
answer,
Vastudo.
If we're not sure about the answer, we whisper it.
But we got it right. We got it right.
Even it's the same way in football, coach. Hey, what coverage are we in? Cover two.
Cover 2, 3. It's cover 2, 3, right? 2. Is it 2 or 3? Cover 2? Yeah, cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2.
Yeah, you got to get some help from other people. So you say it low, hoping they call all say the same
Right.
thing.
Help they flow with you.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Mojo, I know you got to get going. I know you have a busy day here in Chicago. You're going to be, you said you're going to be going to the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, what has it been like for you? I know you were in the schedule release, video the Bears put out. I know the Bears have really embraced you in a big way. I've seen
Yeah.
you at training camp and stuff. So, like for you, what has that been like to be around the organization the last few years and kind of watch how it's kind of turned into what it's turned into this year?
I think it's been dope, man. First of all, growing up and then actually having the opportunity to be around a team that you grew up cheering for and watch it, and especially in the capacity that I'm around. You know, I'm friends with a few of the players that's on the team. A lot of them follow me when I'm posting my videos. You know, you see them all in the comments. So, you know, to see where we were at when they first, you know, embraced me, just, you know, the energy is different. I talked about this yesterday. You know, Jerry, you say you see me in the UK, and I remember walking down for that game, and I was with Caleb's dad, and his energy just was like, you could just feel it, like, you know, it was like, man, now my son is way better than what, you know, is being advertised. And I seen him out there the first game of this season, and I asked him, I said, how you feeling? He was like, we're going to be all right. They know what they're doing. So, to hear that, and then kind of like to see, you know, everything around the organization, you know, start to change and, you know, form into something else is, I mean, it's just the whole vibe is just different, man. So, you know, I'm just glad to be a part. I'm glad to see it. Like I said, I'm excited to be invited. Yeah. And, you know, I'm ready to ride the ship all the way to, you know.
Keep this thing going.
Yeah, let's go to the Bay.
I will say, you know, as somebody that kind of came up through the Bears fandom and made my way to be able to sit here with you guys, like, there is a lot of negativity with Bears fans, especially on social media. Yeah. So anytime somebody can kind of come into that space and bring positivity and fun, because sports at the end of the day are supposed to be fun. Like, we wear our heart on our sleeve. Yeah. I take the losses hard just like you, but like at the end of the day, you do kind of have to laugh at yourself a little bit. And so I kind of appreciate that. That's kind of how you've kind of put yourself out there.
You know, because it's like, you know, you got to look at it. It's about accepting it, right? Because you look at it and you're like, okay, you've been a fan all these years, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can remember the games that they've won because it hadn't been that many. And, you know what I'm saying, you know, to see it flipping, like we winning and you know, you making the content and people kind of pouring into that, and it's not being, you know, it's not so negative. You know, even the content I was doing when I was crying when they were losing, it was like, people was like, man, I look forward to seeing these videos because, you know, this would be the best part, you know, of the game. Yeah. So, and I remember that. My Mondays used to be messed up. This the best set of Mondays I've had.
Yes.
Yeah. In a while.
Yeah, just winning makes the next week better. Everybody's happier. So I just, like I said, man, just like what you said, to be able to like be in this space and still kind of look at yourself and be like, hey, you know, you're a little delusional. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's funny, like to laugh at that. Like, you know, you got to think we were losing, and we still, every time we play Green Bay, this the one. We're going to get them this time. So it's just being a part of that. Like, I don't know how we could be so loyal to a team like this, and no matter what we go through, and this the only thing that we would allow to hurt us in life and not make any changes, because I could never pick another team.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stored up food in Chicago.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stored up years of Chicago not winning. So it's got to be on just the winner circle. We start winning. We're already winning now. Start opening them doors now. I know there's a lot of stored up food because we didn't win for a long time.
For a long time. There need to be some free beef, some free.
They've been giving on a lot of free hot dogs here this year. I know they keep offering it up for different challenges they put across the Bears table. So, yeah, I tell you, Mojo, these guys, they'll see me just completely crashing out during the games, and
he likes screaming.
I'll be cussing out the TV. That's the exciting scream. But there's a much angrier scream, and sometimes I'll be like cussing out the players, and then I'll be like, I never said that about you.
I never said that
about you guys.
I never said that, and it'd be worse. Like when you know you be at the house going off, and then you see the players. Man, what's up, man? You killing it. You killing it out there, buddy. Man. Nah, I'm just like you, man. I be in the house going off, man. But I think, you know, this year just been a little different. I've been a little bit more patient just because of what they've been willing to do, like what they've been able to do in the fourth quarters and at the end of games. I've given, like when the last game we played Green Bay, I remember it was 21-3, and they attempted a field goal before half. I told my brother, I said, if they miss this kick, we'll win. And they missed the kick, and I said, we'll win. I relaxed. I stay calm. When we started coming back, then I started yelling and screaming again. Then we gave up that touchdown, and they went up
27-16.
And then when Caleb made that throw on fourth down,
amazing.
I don't think people understand. I never knew this how good it feels to have a good quarterback. It feels good. It's almost like you know when you get that first lump sum of money and you realize that if all your 4 of your tires get on the flat, you can get 4 new tires.
Yep.
A lot of people can't buy 4 new tires when they need them.
Right.
Right.
That's how this feel like. It don't matter what go wrong.
One spare got to be on there.
We good.
Right. Yeah.
Even if it's a donut on there,
Yeah.
we are good with this guy under center, man. And I was just laying there. I was like, man, is how they feel in Kansas City and in Buffalo? Like, if this what y'all feeling out there, you know, I don't never want it to change. Caleb, keep doing what you're doing. Like I say, long as you keep winning, French tip on me.
French tips.
French tip on me.
Are you going to paint your nails if we get all the way?
Let me tell you something, and I'm saying it right here. If we go all the way,
No.
if we go all the way,
Turn this mic up.
I'm doing the left hand all orange, the right hand blue
Okay.
for a whole week,
Yeah. There it is.
Let's go.
And
and I'm gonna do a white tip on the pinky.
and the toenails.
I'm not.
You gotta be pretty damn special because you won't be the only one in Chicago.
I gotta do it.
You will not be the only
Briggs
one.
is
I'm
gonna
saying
do
it right now. If we
You
do
stop
it,
that, Briggs.
we're doing the whole set.
Briggs, he was the first one to sign up.
No,
Briggs.
no, no, no,
Briggs,
no, no,
Briggs
no,
said he was
no.
going to do his toenails.
Do the
Listen,
green.
Briggs,
all I'm
Match your
saying is
outfit
the
you
city
got.
will do it.
No, Briggs, we got to make a deal right now
Make a deal right now.
because
right
you would,
now.
because you would is green, and it's
They wear
unacceptable.
green, though.
And it's
Oh, my
unacceptable.
goodness.
You would is green with these long johns on today. It's unacceptable. And I'm letting you, we gonna agree right now, Briggs. We go to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And we win. You painting your nails too. Me and you.
Do it.
And we win.
Toenails, too.
We win. Now if we
Okay.
if we go, you got to do one pinky nail the day of the game. And we got to take a picture like this together.
No, like this.
Like this,
Like
yep,
this,
yep.
but you got to show up.
You got to show up. Yeah, you got to show up.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, you
All
heard
right,
it first.
bet
There it
good.
is.
We
I
in.
love it.
Bet good.
Yep.
If
So
we're doing it,
good.
we're winning.
This
we
is
win
good.
it. Now we win. If we win, you got to do the whole. You got to do the whole hand. We only got to do it
Okay.
for a day.
Okay, that's fine. That's
All right.
fine. But Brad's got to wear lipstick.
I'm short of saying I'll do whatever the hell because I know where that's gonna go.
Yeah.
I know where that's gonna go, and we're
Yeah.
not making any more Vanal jokes.
I was gonna
so-
say, because let me tell you,
Way to bring it on back.
I had
Way to
Vanal.
bring it on back.
I had it waiting in my pocket. I'm so mad you took that from me. You robbed me of a moment. I was gonna hit you with it and walk off. Oh, that was so Vanal of you.
You gotta stay on your toes around these guys, no doubt. But Mojo, thank you for coming out. I know you got
Man,
a busy day ahead of you.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm about to
Appreciate
go
you.
down to Soldier Field right now.
There you go.
There you go.
And you know, we finna CBS, you know, want to talk to me about,
Yeah.
you know, how long I've been a fan and stuff like that. And
you go.
you know, I'm gonna go down to Soldier Field and I'm gonna put that 06
That vibe,
NFC
that energy.
Championship energy.
Ooh, okay.
You remember
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
That's some good
Remember
energy
that.
right there.
Absolutely.
BTA.
Yes.
Y'all didn't play with the Saints that day.
He wasn't playing.
Y'all wasn't playing, and the Rams are coming in. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be nice and cold. You know, we see what Matthew Stafford does in the cold. The boys gonna be ready to go home. So as long as we play physical, we play smart, don't turn the ball over. I say we're going to the NFC Championship game.
Start fast.
Rematch against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm
Let's
saying
go.
it right here first.
All
Well,
right.
thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's obviously a lot of fun, and definitely would love to have you back when you're in town.
Yeah.
You're a busy man. So we'll take a quick time out, let Mojo get out of here. We'll reset, and then, of course, we're going to have the blueprint to beating the Rams here coming up. Thumbs up all day. And we're not saying whose thumb that is.
No, we won't.
But appreciate it, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. 2 minutes away, and you're going to find out how you can beat the Rams with the blueprint, as we always do.
Without using your Vano.
Hey, guys, want to give you a reminder here. Last chance, just a few days away. Another tailgate hitting the scene. We aren't stopping at the corner of Wabash and Cermak with the gold standard in Chicago Bears tailgating. That's right, the official CHGO tailgate. They've been amazing all season long, and it's going to be
even better here on Sunday for a divisional round home game. First one in 16 years. You know the corner of Wabash and Cermak is going to be rocking. So go to allchgo.com/events to get your tickets. And the last couple have been unbelievable. You will not be disappointed. All you can drink, all you can eat, all the good vibes you can have. It's a great pregame location, whether you're going to the game or not. Some great bars in the area right by the tailgate spot as well. So if you're not going to the game, you can hang out with us and then go watch the game somewhere in the area. So make sure you come on out. You will have as much fun as you possibly can have. And when you become a diehard here at CHGO Sports, you can get a discount on that event. And not only when you become a diehard, you get a discount on the tailgates, but you get a free shirt such as our FGB and the great one that just dropped here recently. Shout out to our guys out in Denver putting together some amazing designs. So once again, go to allchgo.com/diehard or use the QR code here on your screen. Sign up. Get a free shirt as soon as you sign up. You get discounts on future merchandise or events, including our tailgates or our draft party where the Bears are going to be picking 32nd in the draft. It's going to be a lot of fun. You get exclusive written content when you become a diehard as well. If you use the code JAHNS, you're secured to make sure you get 1 year for $36 for the year. Diehard, tailgate, everything you can get, merch included. Appreciate your support. And we are back here on the Brick by Brick podcast with Lance Briggs and Jerry Azumah. Thanks again to Mojo Brookz for hanging out with us here today, having some fun here. And now we're gonna dial into a big time matchup.
Yes.
Obviously we're gonna give the keys and the blueprint on how to beat the Rams, but I think all the conversation has been the home field advantage. It hasn't really been as much about, at least from the Bears side of things, is like the X's and O's. I think everybody understands the chess match between Sean McVay and Ben Johnson. But like the big element this week is the Rams are practicing in 80-degree weather in LA, and now they're coming to frigid temperatures here on Sunday. Before we get into the keys, I know we've talked about this over the last few weeks, and so maybe some of this will be a little repetitive, but at the same time, like, it does feel like that's going to play. I mean, between the fans in the stands and the silent count, and the effect the fans can have, and then the weather itself. We were talking with Brian Baldinger, the wind. Everybody talks about the cold, but the wind, when it's cold like that and you got 40-mile-an-hour winds, that makes it even more brutal.
Look, it's an advantage that the Chicago Bears have. So, home field advantage. And also, like, the noise, too. Like, it's weird because the crowd doesn't even really know what to do when the offense is on the field or when the defense is on the field. You have to retrain them in these type of moments. But we have to take advantage of the situation with home field advantage. And the cold is the cold. Like, both teams have to play in it. And I feel like the Bears just know how to deal with it a little better than, obviously, the L.A. team. But L.A.'s going to get they're going to get smacked in the face real hard with this wind and this cold and this ice and everything else and these elements. It's going to come into play for sure.
Anybody can talk tough, but when you leave 80 degrees and you come out and just like you were saying, Braggs, with the wind chill, and we're talking, in the teens, the first thing you want to do is say, hey, listen, let's get in and let's get out as fast as we can. And some of that man, I know this is playoffs. I know that the Super Bowl is, it's within our reach, but it's cold outside. Like, it's cold here, and it does come into play. Oh, either way, it doesn't matter. When the clock starts, when that ball is kicked off, got to play football.
That's right.
Yep. All right?
Both teams got to play
football.
Both teams got to play.
Yep.
One thing that Baldinger brought up quickly, I know we got some things to get to, but, he said, like, with the wind, obviously that affects the kicking and affects passing. But the one thing he brought up that I never really realized, and maybe you guys can, shed some light into this, is he said when the wind is whipping really hard, it's really hard to hear. Like, when you guys are trying to communicate on the field and like, you got to, like, turn your helmet just so, like, you can hear the communication across the field from your teammate. Is that a big effect for you guys on defense in that regard, or little hand signals?
Silent counts.
Signals.
Signals.
Signals. this has been one of those things that's been tested a long time. So now you see a lot of guards look back at their quarterback as soon as they're ready. They'll tap. There's ways around it. For a defense, we always work signals. Okay, so if it's a loud stadium and we can't hear anything, we work signals. Signals. There's taps. There's different things that you do that lets the sideline know that you guys are all communicating.
Okay. It's about focus also. When you get into these element situations, the team that can focus on the job at hand is a team that's going to be successful. You have all these little elements that are just picking at you and pulling at you, from the wind to the wetness of the football and things like that. If you're able to just focus and lock in, those are the teams that are going to be successful. And if you know how to actually go through these elements and focus through these elements, you have a bigger chance of success.
And where do you guys think the emotional level for the Bears are right now? Is there which way can you look at it? Is this okay, they slayed the dragon and so now they're going to play loose and confident because you're not playing so tense because it's your rivals that you've got all this pent up energy against? Or is there a letdown in emotion because coming off such a emotional crazy win that the press is still talking to him about it yesterday, and it's hard to move on from that because of how special it is. You guys have been through some of the craziest games in Bears history. How hard is that to then move on to the next game when you've got so much riding on the line?
I think there's a lot of things that go into play, after a game like this. There's a lot of reminders for the team, on how to stay focused, how to stay locked in. There are things where you're going to show to remind you of how you played, especially in that second half. You keep reminding you how you played in that second half. This is who we are. These are the plays. And you go around that room and you talk about all the different players that played. You talk about the snapper, that snapped the ball, that allowed Santos to kick it. There's a lot of different things that happen during the game. There's things that you laugh about. There's things that you have to improve. There's walkthroughs. There's things that you want to see in practice. But there's always this reminder that, your emotions are high if you stay locked in, like Zoom said, but we also need to stay locked in. You stay locked in. The team that stays locked in and executes is the team that's going to win.
Last year we lost 10 games in a row. So we were in certain games too, but it felt like, damn, are we going to win? Can we lock in and get over the hump? We just didn't feel that. And then this year they're learning how to win games. Last year I felt like they learned how to lose games. This year they're learning how to win games and take advantage of the situation. Now they might have not have started pretty. They might not have gotten everything right the first time, and they start later on in the games, but they understand that, wait a minute, we've come back 7 straight times in the fourth quarter, and we're learning how to close out and win these games when it matters the most. So that I say that's the biggest thing. Learning how to win in the NFL is a big part of it, but then just keeping the focus, keeping the confidence, knowing that you've done it before, and then going out there and executing. Like last week, man, it was not looking good.
Right.
But this team was like, you know what? If we lock in and we're able to just get a couple of stops, put up a couple of points, we can get back into the hunt. And then once we get back into the hunt, the other team is going to be like, oh, wait a minute, here they come. Right. You know what I mean? Here come the Bears again. Right. So I think that we switched it all the way around from last year, and it's working out well. I would like for them to start fast and just get it over with, but this isn't the team. This team finds ways to win football games late into the game, and that's just something that they've been doing all year round, and they feel confident doing that.
I think you bring up a great point in that regard, because it isn't just the Bears' self-belief, because they've done it so many times this year, which I brought up a million times in the last couple of weeks. Like, this is unique. We've talked about it in the last few break by break. Like you in 2001, the back-to-back interceptions for Mike Brown and the wins in overtime. Like, that was twice in that year. Like, you guys had great wins, but they weren't all like that. Right. You know, it was a couple of them. You know, getting to the Super Bowl in 2006, the Monday Night Miracle. That was one game that year. You know, you guys had some battles, but there was nothing like that game. Whereas the Bears this year, they have had 7 games like this. You don't ever see that. And so in that regard, when you talk about the belief in the Bears, really also the factor is what you said. When they start to come back, the other team starts to think about it, because after rewatching the Bears-Packers game for the 8th time this week, at halftime when they interviewed Matt LaFleur,
they were worried.
He was like, we're doing great, but we got to close.
They were worried.
This team, has a propensity to come back. And that gets in your head a little bit.
Absolutely.
And so maybe it was already in the Packers' head that was a chance that could happen. But now they've kind of put the whole league on notice. Mm-hmm. So while the Rams haven't really had to deal with this with the Bears yet, they know the Bears can do it. So now when you get into a second half and there's a comeback that is starting to occur, it isn't just a here we go again in a good way for the Bears. It's becoming a here we go again with the other team. Like, geez, now we got to deal with this. Go ahead.
Well, let me ask you this then. If the Bears are entering the fourth quarter trailing by 7, who has more pressure on them, the Bears or the Rams?
Right.
Seriously.
Right. I mean, I think it answers itself. It's the other team,
it's
because
the other team.
The Bears are
the Bears come back.
It seems like
they were born in it, molded by it.
You ran to the dog.
That's a good one.
I was born of it. It seems to me like there's a real sense of urgency that happens in the second half. So a sense of urgency that's not there in the first half. So the Bears are able to pull off these incredible wins, and a lot of it is coming from second half comebacks. Mm-hmm. When they're able to put it all together and have that same sense of urgency in the first half as they do in the second half, that's when they'll start really pulling away from teams.
The good thing is that we've seen all phases of that with the Chicago Bears this season. Dallas was a big win for the Chicago Bears when they came up here. Like, they were able to put a lot of things together and really put it to Dallas. Going up to the Eagles, they really put it together against the Eagles. The crazy comebacks like last week, they're able to overcome. So all these situations add up and they work in the Bears' favor. So this is a great thing for the Chicago Bears. It lets me know that they're staying focused. They might not be focused in the first half or whatever, but in the second half, they figure out what to do and they figure out how to win football games. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Win the football game.
Well, and I'm a big believer in the law of averages, in sports, and what goes up must come down, and vice versa. And so to me, the Bears haven't really played a complete game in a while. They keep playing these games where they got to pull a rabbit out of their head or scratching and clawing.
A lot of things have to go right.
They are fully capable of playing better in the first half than they've shown here lately.
Absolutely.
And so it's kind of like a matter of time. Like, okay, if these teams aren't going to if these other teams keep letting the Bears off the hook, you might run into a situation where they actually get hot. Because they're not they're not hot right now. They just won, they had lost 2 in a row and they win this one barely. Yeah. So I'm not and they didn't have everything go their way in that game. They had 2 turnovers and they had 4 turnovers on downs. They had essentially 6 turnovers in that game and 0 takeaways on their own end and still found a way to win. So if these teams are going to keep letting the Bears off the hook when they play like that, then you're kind of setting yourself up for a chance that they're going to play much better, and now you got to deal with that Bears team. But we'll find out. And you only got.
I hope it happens like that.
Yeah, you only got so many games here, and so it's win or go home the rest of the way, one game at a time.
And then there were 8.
NFL divisional, round here coming up with Bears and Rams. First time in 16 years since the Bears will be playing in the divisional round. Before we get into the blueprint, want to give everyone a quick reminder to become a diehard at CHGO Sports. Head to allchgo.com/diehard to sign up or use the QR code you see on your screen. $36 for the year is the deal if you use the code JAHNS. As you can see, the Iceman shirt, you get a free shirt as soon as you sign up. This is the playoff deal, the special intro offer of $36. Get a shirt as soon as you sign up. As I said before, you get discounts on merchandise, shirts, discounts on our tailgates, events, draft parties here coming up here in the spring. So a lot of great things. And then, of course, exclusive written content as well. So a lot of great reasons to become a diehard. And obviously, we appreciate your support always as we have officially reached overtime here on the Brick by Brick podcast.
Overtime.
Appreciate everyone hanging out here today. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, the blueprint to beating the Rams. Briggs, as we always do, you bat lead off for us here on the blueprint.
Batting 1,000.
Yeah, bat to ass is what we're hoping for, is one of the keys. So what do you got? Key number one for you.
Well, listen, the Rams, they have the number one offense in the league. Their defense, they're just outside of top 10 defense, and they're playing well as well. The one place where they don't perform on the high end of the league is special teams. So special teams needs to be a factor.
That third phase.
It has to come into a factor, create something, create an opportunity for the offense, put them in a position or even in field position, put the defense, push them back on a punt, Tory Taylor, and create a turnover, a takeaway, create a score or set up a score for the Bears.
Absolutely. No question. I mean, you had
Super
the
important.
3 field goals from Cairo Santos, who I've always believed in. Never had a bad word to say about Cairo Santos.
Never.
And when he had that kick that it didn't pass the landing zone on the kickoff, I didn't say one bad word about it. It
Damn right,
happens.
Pinocchio.
It happens. And there's no reason for anyone out there to be immature and overreact to a bad kick here and there.
No doubt,
It's
Pinocchio.
cold out there. The ball
nose
gets
is
a little
growing.
harder and – hey, we saw what happened with the Packers kicker. So be grateful out there, Bears fans, that you have Cairo Santos, because you could have Brandon McManus, and then you'd be sitting at home right now if that was the case. And then
Or in
obviously
Cancun.
they had the forced fumble.
Yes.
One thing that didn't get brought up on the post-game show, Steven, and I don't know if I revealed it to Hogue, but I hadn't used the seance gif on Twitter. I had been going to this early in the year, dropping the turnover seance gif. And I dropped it right before Josh Jacobs had the kickoff, and then they punched it out and fumbled it. They didn't recover it, but I think my black magic is working again here.
Interesting.
All I'm saying is that was almost a huge play on special teams. Tory Taylor, apparently they're not going to punt this playoffs. So we'll see if Tory makes an impact in this game.
Cool
But
with
I
that.
guess the hope is that he doesn't. And so we'll see what happens there. But absolutely, special teams got to be a factor. And Devin Duvernay also had some big returns.
some good
in that
returns.
game.
He did.
So
Some
he's
very good
starting to
returns.
heat up a little bit, too,
Yeah.
make an
Yeah,
impact.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
All right, key number 2 for you.
Key number 2, get off the field on third down, fellas. I think this is key. It was to me, it was the difference of this last game in the second half. The amount of times that the defense got off the field on third down, and even one of those converted third downs that went to fourth down, they stopped them on fourth. That was able to get the ball back to your offense, get the ball back to your playmakers so that they can make the heroic, the magical end and give us an opportunity to win. One opportunity to win, we've got to get off the field on third down.
Absolutely, no question. I mean, talk about the adjustments they made from the first half to the second half. DeMarco Jackson obviously came in and had a big impact.
Yeah, flying around.
You had some different guys.
Good
in
calls. There was good calls by Dennis Allen. And we criticize coaches and players, but at the same time, you also give them a pat on the back. And there were heavy criticisms in the first half. In the second half, he made some outstanding calls. He made some great blitzes or run blitzes on rundowns that created long third downs for them, and they got off the field.
It was a 4 straight 3 and outs.
4 straight.
That was huge.
Yes.
Well, and that was
Really
the thing.
big for momentum.
Everybody was giving me crap for giving up in the first half. Rightfully so. I gave up. But everybody else gave up. The reason I was so mad is the Bears went for it on fourth down on their own 30 when they were
that was a lot.
down 14.
That was a lot.
You're down 14-3. Your defense is struggling. Now you turn it over on downs, and now your defense, who's struggling,
You gotta put
you've
them back
only
on
given
there.
them 30 yards to work
Yeah.
with.
Yep.
And I was so mad because it felt like Ben was kind of like just waving the white flag, like I've given up on my defense. And the thing that frustrated me was, okay, I might have given up on the game, but everybody else was excusing Ben Johnson for that decision by saying, well, the defense can't get a stop, so that's what they're going to have to do all game. Well, that's not what that happened in the second half. The defense is the reason the Bears ended up winning. I know Caleb gets all the flowers, but if the defense doesn't get 4-3 and outs.
Those are bad calls.
Right.
You're right. Those are bad calls. And if your defense isn't playing well, you don't risk giving the ball back to the opponent on the 30.
Don't put them in a bad situation.
You're giving away points.
Yeah.
So you get C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. It looks like the injury update yesterday he was a full go. It was only a walkthrough practice, but still his injury designation was full participant. So now you've had Kyler Gordon, who got one game to shake off the rust a little bit because obviously they were picking on him a little bit.
Yeah.
He did make some plays, and then there were other plays where they were going at him. But you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson returning. So they've never, Dennis Allen's never had an opportunity to play those guys together. Maybe have some unique looks to give a defense. Jalen Johnson, another game under his belt. He had some good plays. He had some plays where he's getting burned as well. So I don't know. You got to mix and match. DeMarco Jackson is somebody that made an impact as well.
I like him.
So I think the defense could potentially have, we'll see. The Rams are such a good offense,
Very
but.
good.
They're going to have to do some different things to get unique, and essentially one of the big keys is going to be stopping the run as well.
Yeah.
So you even had a guy named Jalen Reeves-Maben, who they just picked off the street a couple weeks ago. He got in there in linebacker and was making plays yesterday or on Saturday as well. So just a lot of different names, but guys that are going to have to make plays here coming up on Sunday.
Yeah.
Azumah, you're up. Your keys.
Yeah, so this was easy. Just start fast on offense. Like, we're still waiting to see this start fast thing on offense. We've always talked about, running the ball and doing that effectively, getting some nice rhythm throws to the wide receivers just to get them into, some type of a rhythm. But just starting fast, not waiting until the very fourth quarter or the very end of the game to get this thing going. I want to see them coming out right out the gate and then scoring some points, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, but just progressively moving the ball down the football field, linking up drives, especially on third down, being effective in the run game, and scoring points, like putting the pressure on the other team early.
Too many stalled drives early.
Too many stalled drives.
Drives. Too many 3 and outs. Early on.
They just don't get clicking right away.
And
it takes some time.
Steven called this because I'm big. If you win the toss, you always choose to kick. Always. That's my rule. I would never kick because I want that ball in the second half to start. I think the ebb and flow of the game, everybody's trying to, get into the game early on. And then in the second half, there's so much that happens. And if you have that ball to start the second half, it's just, to me, it's such a boost. And if you can get off to a fast start, even with deferring, to me, then it's an added boost to what you've already done. Whereas the Bears this time, Steven called it, because all week we were kind of talking about this, and they won the toss and they chose to receive.
Take the ball, baby.
And then they get down. They ended up getting a field goal, but you need 7, right? So, if you're going to start fast, getting 7 points on the board as opposed to 3, it makes all the difference in the world. But it will be interesting to see if the Bears win the toss, what they choose to do this week. I'm still rooting for kicking it, but to your guys' point about starting fast, sometimes that's an attitude thing, right?
It is an attitude
hey,
thing.
we're going to take the ball because we've been practicing all week these first 15 plays, and we're going to score.
It's all scripted. We're going to go right down the football field and score a touchdown. I love that attitude.
Yeah.
Love it.
You got to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it.
You got to do it. So
my running back days.
Yeah, 53 carries. It's true. All right, key number 2 there, Zoom.
Number 2 is easy. Get physical on defense. Now, look, it's going to be cold. There's going to be elements that come into play on the defensive side of the football. Well, for the game, I should say. And it's all about getting physical. If this defense can go up there and just put a hat on a hat, fly around, run the run lanes, get physical with whoever has the football, get them down, set the tone on defense, get physical. I think with the elements included, you will wear this team out. There's a lot of people that just don't like to get hit when it's cold outside. So if you can attack a team and continuously pound on them, it will be a great thing for the Chicago Bears.
So let me ask you this. As somebody that played running back and also played defensive back, what's worse in the cold? Getting hit or having to hit?
Getting hit. Nobody wants to get hit in the cold.
It's a lot of hot breath out there.
No one wants that. No one wants that. But get after the people. Get after the wide receivers, especially. Because, Puka's going to come in here, and they're going to be looking for Puka. Like wherever he's at, the ball is going to be going to Puka. They have a two-headed running back system. So running back system by committee. So this team is well put together, especially on the offensive side of the football. But if you get physical with this team, especially in these elements, I think that you can wear them down early. So get physical.
Boo.
Get physical. Have an attitude about yourself. Get after the quarterback. That's what I want to see. Get after the quarterback. Don't allow them to have these big explosive chunk yards that we gave up last week.
This offensive line has done a great job of protecting Stafford. They've done a great job this year.
They have.
It's one of the deals that's
Stafford's been on
worried
point.
about. Yeah, one of the deals that I'm worried about. Even though Coleman Shelton went back over there and he's figured it out. You know. But you know, we have to find ways to dial up pressure. And one of the things that concerns me about that pressure is when the Rams see both those linebackers walking up, there's going to be a big chunk of wide open field in the middle. And if we
already know what they're going to do.
Right. It's going to be
run-away routes.
Puka-boo.
Run away.
But they're not going to go this way. They're going to go
Crossing
this
routes.
way. Right.
Yeah.
So
they have to anticipate that. The linebackers and the safeties have to be ready for that. They just have to play with great anticipation. Like if you watch the Texans and when they play with a lot of anticipation. Oh, man. Like even if they're wrong, it's okay. But if they're anticipating certain things, they're thinking about it, they go out there and they make a lot of plays. So I think that the Chicago Bears can do that. They just have to get physical, though. Beat them at the point of attack, and good things will happen.
Yep. And to Lance's point about the Rams' offensive line doing a great job protecting Stafford, fewest sacks allowed in the league, only 23.
Yeah,
right.
He's been upright all season. That's probably why he might be MVP right now.
Where was Caleb ranked in that?
I've got the Bears. I'm not sure this is the right list, but it says 24 total sacks allowed. So right behind him.
Right behind, yeah.
Yeah, well, and when you say Coleman Shelton's figured it out, it's amazing what good coaching will do, right? You know, and,
yeah,
and so right. You know, sometimes, like a lot of times, like as fans, you'll go after players, but sometimes there's an underlining thing going on behind the scenes with coaching. Like coaching makes a difference.
It does.
I mean, if you remember Coleman Shelton, he was the guy that was getting manhandled, you know, in the middle. You know, I'm wondering, you know, what has changed. You know, and if that's been his MO, if you're looking at his tape, you're like, okay, we should be taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
Like, we need to get somebody to throttle this guy, you know?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well, I'll say this much. When you looked at the second half of that game, the first thing that jumped off the page to me was DeMarco Jackson, you know, and when they sent him, he's somebody that gets physical.
Yeah.
And if you're sending that blitz through the gap right in Coleman Shelton's face, you know, test that physicality.
Yes.
See if you can blow him back.
Yes.
Because even if you
got some big tackles in there. You got some big wide bodies.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I need the DBs to get physical with these wide receivers too, man.
Yeah.
Don't let them off the line of scrimmage, man. That's what they want. They want free releases so that they just turn this thing into a track meet. Yep. You got to walk up on them, even if it's a zone. Walk up on them and threaten them with just your body position, you know, or make them run the bubble just based off your body position. But get up there and challenge these wide receivers. That's what I want to see, because if you just let these guys get a free release and then it's just routes on air, like it's just going to be a track meet, because we know what Puka is capable of doing. You know what I mean? Like we know what this offense is capable of doing. And also with the backs too. So it's going to be imperative for the linebackers to be coming downhill on these backs and take away any kind of throws that are dump offs, especially into the flats.
Absolutely. All right. And speaking of DeMarco Jackson, that gets me to my first key, and that is don't forget who helped you get here. Yeah, you've paid a lot of money to some certain players, and all the respect to those guys, and I want them to have just as much of an opportunity to make an impact in this game. But at the end of the day, there are certain guys that showed up here in the second half of the season that helped you get across the finish line. And when you saw T.J. Edwards go out, and nobody wants to see that, well, DeMarco Jackson comes back in, a guy that had 0 snaps against the Lions, comes in and makes an immediate impact. I understand you got to give respect to Trent Edmonds. You got to give respect to T.J. Edwards. But you can't forget about DeMarco Jackson, and he proved that in the second half of the game. He had a huge impact in that win over the Packers. Same can be said on the other side of the ball. Yes, Roma Dunze is now back, and we are so happy for that. You got a game under his belt. He makes the biggest catch of the game on 4th down from Caleb Williams. But Luther Burden's snap usage is now dropping to 60%. And so to me, you can't forget about a guy like Luther Burden who's gotten hot. They're not forgetting about Colson Loveland. They're feeding him the football. So my point is
top 10 pick.
Top 10 pick. And the same
Finally
goes for Kyler Gordon, right? This is his second game back. Kyler got picked on a little bit in the second half. And so Dennis Allen at times is going to have to make a decision. All right, do I want Kyler Gordon on this rep or do I want C.J. Gardner-Johnson? Don't forget about C.J. Gardner-Johnson. When he came to this team after the loss to the Ravens, they went on to win 6 games in a row, and he had a big impact in all those games. So if he's available, you got to play him. He's made an impact. DeMarco Jackson, got to play him now. He's made an impact. Luther Burden, Roma Dunze.
We need everyone.
DJ Moore. It's a good problem to have, but my whole point is when DeMarco Jackson a few weeks ago had 0 snaps, we can't have things like that. If there's guys on this team that have made an impact, that have helped you get across the finish line to be in the place you are, don't let them just sit on the bench. Let them get out there and be a part of this.
There's 3 phases. All right, there's 3 phases. If you're not on the field on offense and defense, there's special teams. All right, now, I don't know if Jackson didn't get 1 snap on special teams, but there are ways you can affect the game. It doesn't only have to be as the linebacker that's on the field.
Well, he had the 1 snap against the Packers where he jumped on the pile, and then I was ready to cut him.
You were ready to cut him.
Get him out of here.
Yes.
Get him off
Why
special
is
teams.
he here?
Get him out of here.
I'm going to start pronouncing your name wrong.
Yes.
Oh, man.
But you're right. Don't forget about the people that got you here, and I don't think they do. There's a way that you want to go about things, and I think during the course of the game, eventually it comes to a point where it's like, listen, we got to get somebody else in there. This isn't working. Let's try something different.
Well, because another guy to bring up in this regard is Tyreek Stevenson, who didn't play in the first half. Then as soon as he comes out there in the second half, Christian Watson's running to the end zone and he forces a fumble. Now the Bears didn't fall on it. Bears had like 3 or 4 forced fumbles in that game that they didn't get. But still, Tyreek Stevenson comes in, immediately makes almost a huge play in the game. You can't forget about him. You can't forget about these guys.
It's a luxury that you have that's on the sideline.
It's not easy because you only get so many reps in the game. You got to figure out what combination of personnel you want out there. And so, I'm just sitting
But
here.
he's an able and willing body. We need bodies right now.
And
so
he's
physical.
physical.
He's physical.
And
He's got to put him out there.
So that's my point. Whether it's Tyreek Stevenson or it's C.J. Gardner-Johnson or it's DeMarco Jackson or it's Luther Burden, yeah, you might have guys ahead of them that are making more money that you paid for this offseason to make plays, but let's get everybody involved in this.
Okay, now let's talk about this for a second. Tyreek Stevenson, all right, you have on one end, you have Jalen Johnson. Okay, he's your highest paid defensive back. On the other end, you have a Nashawn Wright, all right, who has arguably played the best of any of our DBs this year, on a consistent basis over a long period of time. So now you get to a point where you're saying, okay, well, we're not seeing any snaps from Tyreek. Well, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And barring an injury, and a lot of these DBs, they're literally put on an island. They're literally put on an island with little to no help on each one of these plays. And I do think that Tyreek is one of our best corners. But do I think he has played better than Nashawn? Do I think he makes more money than Jalen? Jalen, you pay him the top dollar to go out there and play. You pay too much for him to sit on the bench.
True.
You pay him too much to sit on the bench, and he's a kid a guy that hasn't been on the field a lot this year, and now you're getting him. You from a money standpoint, there's a lot you got to make up for with this guy for the time that he didn't play. And he was, just rehabbing and watching from the sideline, and we're paying him the big bucks.
Yeah,
Look, it's been a lot to ask from our corners.
A lot for our corners.
A lot, because what helps the corners out is just pressure. You know,
Bingo.
it starts up front. Like, so if you have no pressure up front, then it's going to be easy to complete passes. Like, eventually somebody's going to get open. And what they've been doing is they've just been running away routes. And that's the easiest thing to do, especially when you don't have pressure. So it all starts up front. So the fact that, like, yes, they do have some letdowns and they do give up some, like, explosive plays, 20 plus yards and things like that. They need to try to calm that down. But it comes to pressure. And if you're not getting that pressure, it turns into you have to get up there and get physical with these wide receivers. So that's why I said, like, if you can get your hands and disrupt some of the timing, then you have a better chance at winning that down. But if you're just letting these guys run routes on air and things like that, then it just becomes very challenging.
Yep, and they started to apply some pressure in the second half, using some different blitzes. Montez Sweat certainly showed up in the second half.
Booker showed up.
Austin Booker's been pretty consistent,
Very consistent.
since he's gotten into the rotation here in November, and he continues to make plays, and he almost took Love out of that game again last Saturday. So when he gets to you, he finishes with physicality as well. You know, and I think when you're really looking at it too, you know, because I think it's time for Jervon Dexter to stand up, right? Like he needs to make some plays here this week. You know, this is a guy that has been here a few years, and I really like the guy. I think he's a good dude, but I want to hear your name. I want to hear your name called. I know you hate when I do that, but he is a good dude. But we got to hear your name called.
Great fella.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, clean cut. Just run of the mill.
Yeah.
Well spoken.
Easy name, too. That's why I love him. No, but we got to hear your name called. We got to hear your name called a few times more, right?
Yes, agreed.
So my final key, and this might be a key for me, more so than it is
this
for
is
the
for
team.
definitely for you.
And that is don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic,
Like
Greg. If the Rams start scoring points, because they're very good at that, don't panic. And yes, I am giving the final key to myself, but it is also to Ben Johnson, because I felt like he panicked as well.
Yeah, going for it on the 30-yard line.
Whether he wants to admit it or not after the game, that was our plan. Yeah, it was a stupid plan. So how about we not panic and not give up on our defense and
stay consistent with our run game.
You know,
don't panic there.
Don't panic on the run game.
Yeah, don't panic.
Don't panic on your defense.
Yeah.
And you got this far with everything you've done, you know, and stay true to those principles. And hey, they don't need me to tell them, because they've fought back, and the way they've got they're in the final 8, right? When Sunday's game is played on Sunday Night Football, there will only be 3 games left after that game. You know, so
we're here now.
Right.
We are here now.
Right.
So
So
might as well take full advantage of it.
So I don't think they're going to panic. So maybe the key is for me to not panic.
Yeah. We won't let you panic.
Yeah. Well, and that's fine, because
We'll try not to let you panic.
we'll see. No, you guys watch the game.
There might be some screaming.
Yeah.
Usually there is.
We'll see.
But we won't let you panic.
Give him a stogie.
Yeah, I definitely will take one. I'll tell you this much. I had one of them little cigars,
How'd it go?
you know, this morning when I got to the studio.
Like a Marlboro?
I couldn't make it through. I couldn't make it through the whole thing because it was so cold outside, and this is daytime, and it's going to be even colder.
It's frigid
here
out
on
there.
Sunday. So if I couldn't, and I'm a tough ass bricklayer, right? Good luck to the Rams in the cold they're going to have to deal with on Sunday Night Football. So that wraps things up for the Blueprint. We appreciate everyone hanging out. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you to every single one of you that have tuned in all season long. Let's wrap things up with a quick Dubettes segment here, and we'll get into a couple of the lines, because it's kind of cool. We've been doing the let's pull up the slate first, if you don't mind.
Look
here.
at this, man.
Because what I like about this is we have been doing these all season long, and we've had like this full slate of games. And then there were 4. That's all we got left, and we're on the list. I mean, how cool is this?
Might as well take advantage of it.
You got the Bills and Broncos kicking things off here in the divisional round here on Saturday afternoon. Then Saturday Night Football, 49ers at Seahawks.
Going to be a good one.
And if the 49ers were to win that game, then the Bears could be playing for home field advantage in the NFC Championship on Sunday.
I love it.
Texans at Patriots will start things off on Sunday at 2 p.m. Central. Then, of course, as we said, Rams at Bears, Sunday Night Football on NBC, prime time. So here are the lines from our good friends over at Circa Sports. Let's check those out here as we get through the week.
The disrespect.
If you wouldn't mind moving that, I can't see. Oh, I see it. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites on the road.
The disrespect.
Normally, the home team gets 3 points. So the fact that they're 3.5-point favorites
really
kind of shows
6, almost 7, 6.
Yeah, they're kind of saying that the Rams are almost a touchdown favorite in that regard. So 3.5-point favorite, over under 49. So still, even with the potential of weather here on Sunday night, still expecting a lot of points to be scored.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential. Like the Rams can score points extremely fast, and then the way that our defense has been playing, they might put up a lot of points early. So we'll see.
It's going to be interesting. Let's continue through these here real quick. Little extended edition of the Brick by Brick podcast. We got the Patriots as 3-point favorites at home over the Texans. So once again, with the home team getting 3 points, it's almost a pick 'em. Texans have a nasty
Not against that defense.
They got a nasty defense.
Not against that defense.
Stroud, sometimes he throws erratic. He does make some odd decisions. If he can stay within the framework of what they're trying to do, and manage the game.
That's all he has to do is manage the game.
Manage
And protect the football. Manage the game, protect the football, and they are going to be fine.
They'll be fine.
Texans
the defense
fans
will take over.
Texans fans got to be driving themselves crazy because, like, C.J. Stroud came into the league as, like, one of the elite quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah, he was slinging that
and
thing.
that's fallen off to a degree. He's still a very dynamic quarterback, has a stellar arm. That being said, they're turning it over on offense like 3 or 4 times a game, but their defense is so dominant that they're still winning going away. And so I think this is going to be a tough game for the Patriots, honestly. Drake May didn't look all that good against the Chargers. I know it's in New England. Vrabel's a hell of a coach. I'm kind of leaning Texans in
the
this
Texans
game.
front four, like they just create pressure just based off of matchups, of one-on-one matchups. They don't have to. They don't pressure at all. They just whoop the guy that's in front of them and get to the quarterback. That's what they do best. And their linebackers play downhill football.
Do you know what team that's reminiscent of? The Super Bowl champions of last year, the Eagles.
The Eagles.
They won their one-on-ones.
Yes, one-on-one matchups.
All right, which spells it was going to be a long day for the Patriots. I'm sure it's going to be a long day either way, but, take care of the ball. Just like Zoom said, manage the ball on offense, and Texans should
be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And, for more betting picks, make sure you check out the points.
To the points, baby.
All day long with Jerry Azumah. We got 2 more games to look at in terms of the lines here from Circa Sports Illinois. Appreciate you, Steven. We've got the Seahawks with a crazy line.
Look at that number.
I mean, this surprise. I can't believe this. The Seahawks are 7.5-point favorites at home over the Niners.
No Kittle, so I kind of understand it. I mean, Kittle was a big part of their offense with their run game and passing game, but he's not going to be available. You have CMC who can do damage on both sides, but that's a lot of points, man. That
Consistency.
is a lot of points.
When you have a defense that's on the field that can consistently be where they're supposed to be, it gives a lot of frustration. Because what happens, you go in, you have a fantastic offense and coordinator, and you're like, oh man, these guys are unstoppable. And then you stop them. You stop them, drive 1. You stop them, drive 2. You stop them, drive 3. You stop them, drive 4. And it's like, damn, well, what the hell are we gonna do? He's got to figure out a way to move the ball, not even move the ball, but get points against the Seahawks defense. Obviously, I'd like to have a rematch with the 49ers. The Seahawks are the team that scares me the most of anybody that's in this playoff.
They're very complete.
And if they go in and they do what they did to the Niners again, where defensively they shut them down
all the way down.
All the way down, that concern is going to continue to grow.
Yeah. All right, final line here from Circa Sports. I got a couple of things I want to bring from Circa, but this is the final line from a game in the AFC Divisional round. You got the Broncos as 1.5-point favorites against the Bills. A lot of pressure on the Broncos at home. They've been the darling of the AFC, but you've got Josh Allen and all that playoff experience on the road. Bills have kind of been an up and down team all season. A lot of people picked them to win the Super Bowl before the season started, and they made it through a gauntlet of an AFC season, but this is, again, Broncos get to the quarterback when we talk about
He's going to have to break a lot of – he does break a lot of tackles. He's going to have to break a lot of sacks.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, final thing, too, I wanted to bring this to the table were the NFC and AFC odds to win the NFC championship. So, you're 2 games away from this, so you might be able to get some better odds right now if you're eyeballing a team. And the Bears are not the complete underdog of the NFC. They got the Niners at plus 805, Bears at plus 710, and then the Rams and Seahawks are more of the upper echelon favorites. Rams at plus 158, and then the Seahawks as the favorite to win the AFC, being the 1 seed at plus 115. So
wow. Three of those teams are from the same damn division.
Yeah, it's the West versus the Bears. And the Bears have already won the NFC North and the NFC East. They swept the NFC East. They're 1-0 in the NFC South. They won the NFC North, even though they only won 2 games in the NFC North. I guess 3 now when they beat the Packers. Take that. How you like that? Clay Matthews, not so funny anymore. And now we have a chance to beat the NFC West. And then in the AFC Championship, you got to win the AFC Championship. The Texans are the underdogs at plus 360. Hey, why not throw some on them with the way their defense is playing? Get a little plus money there.
They're going to mess some stuff
Broncos as the 1 seed are a plus 260, tied with the Bills there. And then the Patriots are the favorites to win the AFC at plus 210 with second-year quarterback Drake May. So a lot of new faces here in this playoff picture.
I love it.
No more Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Tom Brady. Josh Allen and Stafford are kind of the older, Stafford's the eldest statement.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen's been around the block more than a few times. But everybody else kind of new blood.
Yeah, I love
new
it.
blood. So
I like to see it.
We shall see. And then this is to win the Super Bowl. Thank you. I'm the one that brought this graphic, and I'm asking Steven. Well, I forgot.
Steven, get your boy.
Well, to win the Super Bowl, the Seahawks are the favorites at plus 260. You got Rams at plus 325, Bills at plus 550, Patriots at plus 850, 650. Thank you, I'm blind. Broncos at plus 775, Texans at plus 845, Bears at plus 1,700 to win the Super Bowl and to get Briggs to paint his nails. I'm so glad Mojo held your feet to the fire, because not only can you make some money off Circa at plus 1,700, but then we get Briggsy with some nail polish on. Finally. I've been trying to push this on Briggsy all year. He wasn't taking the bait, but Mojo got him.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it.
To win a Super Bowl, I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah,
sure.
You're in on this too,
I can't wait
Jerry.
to see
You're
the
not-
lipstick.
No,
I
no,
can't wait
no,
to
no,
see
no.
your-
Jerry's
I
not in
can't
on
wait to
this.
see your rosy red
Well,
lipstick.
that's fine. This is a team effort, but
You're
you're
gonna
not
need-
sneaking out of this,
You're
Jerry.
gonna need to trim that a little bit,
If we
though.
win the
You're gonna need to
Super
trim that
Bowl,
a
I
little
will
bit,
take
though, okay?
you.
We
I will
can't have
take
it-
you to the store and get you some
Jerry,
lipstick,
if
Yeah.
we
and then
win-
I
I
will
wanted
take
to
you
see
to the
you.
nail salon, and I will
Don't
pay
do
for
this.
your nails to
This
get
is a
did.
fair
Oh, yeah.
deal. If they win the Super Bowl, we're doing it. Okay, for Mojo,
Y'all are
for
doing
the
it.
Bears, we're doing it. We're a family. We have
Y'all
to.
are doing it.
It'll look good. Don't worry. It just
Yeah, it's gonna
you
look
may
good. I'm
feel
gonna pay for
indifferent
it.
about it right now, but
I'm gonna
when
make
they
sure it
win
looks
the
legit.
Super Bowl, you're gonna the vibes are gonna just be overflowing, and you'll just
Make sure you get him some lip liner too. All that good stuff.
All of it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it well.
Oh, no doubt.
We're gonna, yes.
Well, before we take
Yes,
off,
we're going right to the counter. Yeah. Give me your best makeup artist.
That's right.
Sit your butt in that
Only
chair.
a Hall of Fame makeup artist. And shout out to our Hall of Famer here on set.
Thank you. So awesome.
The NFF
So
College
awesome.
Football Hall of Fame class of
Yeah.
2026. You received a football yesterday.
Yes.
Here with you see it all there. University of New Hampshire. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
to
Congrats,
I
man.
really appreciate that,
Very
man. Thank
happy
you.
Very proud.
for you. Well deserved.
Thank you.
It's an amazing accomplishment, and obviously Olin Kreutz as well, so a couple Bears in there here this year.
Yeah, real quick, Jerry. I'm just curious. Like, did you know this was coming? Was there a phone call in advance, or how did you find out?
So I found out because my AD, Allison Rich from the University of New Hampshire, called me up, and she kind of briefed me on what was going to happen. She didn't really let it out the bag, but she was like, something's going to happen. Something really good's going to happen to you today. So the football came, and I was like, man, I got to call my mom.
Yeah.
I got to call my mom, let her know. So she was the first one that I told, and she was extremely proud.
That's amazing.
Extremely proud.
I mean, would you have ever imagined, when you were growing up, Little League football, that you get to this point?
Not at all. Not at
Sit
all.
next to
I never
Greg
thought about
Briggs
it.
And
Like,
talk about how you're a Hall of Famer. Dreams come true.
they do, and I will take it.
Yeah,
A lot of work. There was a lot of work. I didn't do it all by myself. It was a lot of time and dedication from the staff to the teammates, the coaching staff.
Was it something that was a was it a self-interest thing to get into football, or was there somebody that was pivotal and like pushing you to really?
It was just kids in my neighborhood. So I was born in Oklahoma, and obviously Oklahoma is kind of like a mecca for football.
Yeah. A lot of Briggs out there.
Yeah, a lot of good ones out there. So my father's from Ghana, West Africa, so he wanted me to play soccer. So he rolled me a soccer ball, and I picked it up and started running and hitting people. And they were like, you know what? Let's get this guy a football. Let's see what happens.
Right.
And, I wasn't the biggest, strongest, or the fastest, but I really enjoyed just the X's and O's and the physicality of football and the challenge from getting from point A to point B. So I was a big Chicago Bear fan growing up, and Walter Payton was the guy. So I wanted to be the next Walter Payton.
I'm surprised that because you were from Oklahoma that it wasn't Barry Sanders from Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
That was somebody that you would have looked
He was
to.
definitely good.
Yeah.
He was definitely good, but
Texas, though.
Sweetness, though. Sweetness.
Sweetness was the sweetest, no question about it.
And then, sorry, one more. So now what's next? I know you're going to Vegas.
Yes, so December 8th in Vegas is when the ceremony is going down, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that's
Next
happening
year?
this year.
Oh, this year, yeah.
Yeah, 26. But there's a lot of, the year switched.
Yeah. Is that funny to you, Lance?
Lance, go ahead. You're going to give him one. But there'll be a lot of different things that are going to be happening throughout the year, so I'll keep you guys posted on that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, me and Steven will come with you to Vegas.
That's right.
To celebrate your
Stay an extra week after you're gone.
Right.
To honor you, we will go to Vegas and be at the stadium, swim at Circa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And drink and golf and spend all my family's money. Jenny will be so proud. So proud. So, hey, big one coming up here on Sunday. Appreciate everyone hanging out for an extended edition here of the Brick by Brick podcast.
Yeah,
we'll be back here on Sunday, more of a reasonable hour. So we want to see a healthy audience like we did here last week. You guys were all hanging out with us at 3 a.m, and we really appreciate everybody that tuned into that show as we hit some record numbers last Saturday evening. We had, I don't know if you guys know this, but we had 200,000 people watch both post-game shows
That is
combined.
Amazing.
200,000.
That's amazing.
1,000.
Good things happen when the Chicago Bears win.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So, we'll have pregame. We'll have the tailgate first and foremost. Starts at 12:30 Central, goes to 4:30 Central. So go to allchgo.com/events to come to the tailgate. We'll have pregame before the game from 4:30 to 5:30. We will have a live watch-along for the game. During the game, get to hang out and watch me see if I can actually stick to my key of not panicking. And then we will have 2 post-games. First post-game immediately following the game, and then, of course, the Brick by Brick after show following post-game show number 1. So wall-to-wall coverage, wall-to-wall action, tailgates, watch-alongs, the whole bit. So stay tuned to all our channels, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us along on social media as always. Thank you to Steven for your hard work as
Thanks,
always
Steve.
on the Brick
Appreciate
by
you,
Brick
brother,
podcast.
Steven.
Once again, thank you to Mojo Brookz for coming out, having fun with us. Certainly some fun segments. Nice job, Briggsy, on the segment. we'll have to certainly run that.
Minus
back
all the
now.
Well,
green
no
that he's
doubt.
wearing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll find some
absolutely.
Minus
different names.
all the green.
After you spent more time with me and Jerry, we'll do that game again.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you, as always, to Lance Briggs and Jerry Azumah. Big one coming up on Sunday. Biggest game at Soldier Field in 16 years. How about it? Bears, Rams, primetime, playoffs. Let's get ourselves to the NFC Championship. Keep your head up and always bear down.
We all silly like the mayor.